class. So we are discussing from Yet Canto chapter 4, text 7 onwards, right? So yesterday we did till text 6, and Lord gave mercy to Gajendra and also to this crocodile also. Okay. 6, 7. सवै पूर्वं भूतराजा पाण्डयो सत्तमः इन्द्रद्युम्न इति ख्यातो विष्णुपरायणः. Now today what we are going to discuss the Gajendra's first life. How come he became Gajendra? Because you must remember it was mentioned in the previous chapter that he was in previous birth, he was a devotee. So those prayers which he learned in the last birth, he could remember in this time when he was in the elephant body, and he recited those prayers. But one question may come: if he was a devotee, how come he became an elephant in the next time? Okay, word to word meaning, translation and purport. By His divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Sri Prabhupada ki jai. Saha, this elephant Gajendra Vai Purvam, formerly Abhut, was Raja, a king Pandya of a country known as Pandya. Dravid Sattamaha, the best of those born in Dravid Desh, South India. Indradumna, by the name Maharaj Indradumna Iti, thus Khyata, celebrated Vishnu Bharat Parayanaha, who was a first class Vaishnava, always engaged in the service of the Lord. Okay, so this is the story of South India, Dravid Desh. This Gajendra had formerly been a Vaishnava and the king of the country known as Pandya. It was a big dynasty, Pandya dynasty. So we are from same, which is in the province of Dravida, South India. Okay, so the North India is called Arya Desh, Aryavarta, or and South India is called Dravid Desh. In his previous life, he was known as Indradumna Maharaj. He was a great Vaishnava. सा एकदाराधन काल आत्मवान गृहीत मौन व्रत ईश्वरं हरिं जटाधरस्तापस आपुलोतो अच्युतम समर्चयामास कुलाचलाश्रमः. Saha, that Indradumna Maharaj ekda, once upon a time, Aradhan Kale, at the time of worshipping the deity, Atmavan engaged in devotional service and meditation with great attention. Grihita, taken Mauna Vrata, the vow of silence, not talking with anyone. Ishwaram, the supreme controller. Harim, the personality of Godhead. Jata, Dharaha, with matted locks. Tapasa, always engaged in austerity. Apulutaha, always merged in love for the supreme personality of Godhead. Achyutam, the infallible Lord. Samarchayam, Asam, was worshipping Kulachal Ashram. He made ashram in Kulachal, the Malaya hill. Okay, so now the previous life explanation of Gajendra. Here, one thing will be answered. Sometimes people may have this question that I was doing nothing. I was simply doing my job, not disturbing anyone, simply sitting, but still somebody came and disturbed me. I had no mistake, but still I got this problem. So this thing will be answered here. Okay, so be careful and read carefully. Because one may think, Arey Baba, I did not do any mistake. Why? This kind of question, if somebody, you did not do anything, you were just doing nice thing, bhakti, and somebody came and you did not disturb also anyone. Just but somebody came and give you some problem from somewhere like that. So how to take that situation? If it happens to us, how to take that? That we will learn here. Indradumna Maharaj retired from family life and went to the Malaya hills. where he had a small cottage for his ashram. He wore matted locks on his head and always engaged in austerity. Okay. Once, while observing a vow of silence, he was fully engaged in the worship of the Lord and absorbed in the ecstasy of love of God. So he retired from his family life. He was a king. He left everything and he went to Malaya Hills. Okay, Malaya Hill, maybe it's in Kerala now. That's why it's called Malayalam. I don't know. Sometime maybe Malaya Hills where Chandan is found. So he went there. He made nice ashram there and nicely peacefully. Nobody goes that area. It was like completely vacant. Only jungle. No humans you will find generally. Such area he made a nice ashram. Nobody should disturb, and I should not disturb anybody, and I will focus on bhakti. Acha. And one day, what happened? He was observing his vrata, his sadhana, he was vow of silence, fully engaged in the worship of the Lord, fully engaged in the devotional service of God, absorbed in the ecstasy of love of God. In prema bhakti, he was absorbed. Then Yadachaya Tatra Mahayashamuni Samagamachisya Ganai Parishrita Kambichatushni Katarahanavikam Rahasyupasinam Rishishchakupaha Yadrichaya, out of his own will, without being invited. Without being invited. Tatra there Mahayashaha, Yashaha, very celebrated, well-known Munihi Agastani Samagama arrived. Shishyaganai by his disciple Parishritaha surrounded Tam Vikshas Intushning silent Akrit Arhana Adikam without offering a respectful reception. Rahasi in a secluded place. Upasinam, sitting in meditation, Rishi, the great sage Chukopa became very angry. Ah, it so happened. Okay, translation. So you follow the story. He was sitting, meditating, worshiping God very nicely, doing devotional service, and he was also involved in the ecstasy of love of God. It's not like this is practice. He was in that ecstasy. He was ecstasy of Krishna. Okay, so while Indradumna Maharaj was engaged in ecstatic meditation, that means he was in trance, completely aloof from the external world. You don't know what's happening outside. Okay, nothing he knows. Worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The great sage Agastya Muni arrived there, surrounded by his disciples. When the Muni saw that Maharaj Indradumna, who was sitting in a secluded place, remained silent and did not follow the etiquette of offering a reception, he was very angry. So when a guest comes, there is some etiquette to offer some welcome, at least smile and offer a place to sit, give him some water and ask how are you. At least these 3-4 things should be done. Okay. So he did not do. Who? Indradumna Maharaj. Why? Because he was already in trance. He don't know what's happening outside. But Agastya Muni thought this fellow is not respecting me. Okay. So he became very, very angry. Tasma imam shapamadad sadhu ayam duratma krita buddhiratya vipravamanta vishitam tamistram yatha gajastabdamati sa eva. Tasmai and to Maharaj Imam this Shapam curse Adat he gave Asadhu, not at all gentle. I am this Duratma, degraded soul, Akrit, without education. Buddhi is intended Adya, now Vipra, Brahman, Avamanta, insulter, Vishatam, let him enter. Tamasrim, darkness, Yata, as Gada, and elephant. Stabdamati, possessing blunt intelligence, Sa, he, even. So he became angry. Who? Agastya. Agastya Muni then spoke this curse. He cursed him against the king. This king Indradumna is not at all gentle. Being low and uneducated, he has insulted a Brahmana. Simply. May he therefore enter the region of darkness and receive the dull dumb body of an elephant, because you are sitting like an dumb animal, so you go and become animal only, become elephant. Elephant is dumb animal. Okay, that was a curse. Why? If you go and ask Indradum Maharaj, why did you get cursed? He will say, I don't know. I didn't do anything. Because you just see, you are in your temple or in your home, just nicely doing arati of your Radha Shyam Sundar, doing nice arati. Somebody comes and you don't know actually the person has come, because you are involved, fully immersed in the arati. So you don't know when he entered. And simply person say, hey, I came, you did not welcome lay, curse lay. What will happen of a situation? Purport. An elephant is very strong, has a very big body, and it can work very hard and eat a large quantity of food. But its intelligence is not at all commensurate with its size and strength. Thus, in spite of so much bodily strength, the elephant works as a menial servant for a human being. He just because no, Agastya Muni thought it wise to curse the king to become an elephant, because the powerful king did not receive Agastya Muni as one is obliged to receive a Brahman. Yet, although Agastya Muni cursed Maharaj Indradum to become an elephant, the curse was indirectly a benediction. Okay, yesterday we discussed how the sages, if they give curse, how they turn into blessing only. So, for by undergoing one life, because this is the thing, no, Krishna may bless in any way. Okay, this is another wonderful thing. Indradum Maharaj is doing bhakti for what? For attaining Krishna. Krishna had added extra garam masala in that. I will not give darshan to you directly. You become an elephant, then I will come cut the head of crocodile and say, like at the end, whole life Indradum Maharaj did nice bhakti. And he went and renounced and did nice bhakti. Then end, some nice climax was needed. Maybe Krishna has such desire that his life is very peaceful. Na? Let me have some climax in the end. So last birth became elephant and some fight, some struggle, and then I will rescue you. Then it will be nicest story. So the benediction, this thing actually does, because if he would have gone in that way, how long it will take we don't know. But became elephant quickly. He saw Krishna directly. Same with the crocodile. So Baba undergoing one life as an elephant in Maharaj entered the reactions of all the sins of his previous life. So just he became one and life elephant, and then everything is finished. Okay, all the sin and everything is finished, and immediately after the expiry of the elephant's life, he was promoted to Vaikuntha Loka to become a personal associate of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Narayan in a body exactly like that of the Lord. This is called Sarupya Mukti. So he got Sarupya Mukti just because he became one life and he became elephant. Otherwise, see, this curse made a very fast process. Yeah, otherwise, we don't know how many um, birth it may take. Okay, 11 and 12. Sri Shukha Vacha Evam Shaptavagato Gastyo Bhagavan Nirpasanga Indradimnyopi Rajarshi Dishtam Tadupadharayan Apannah Kaunjarim Yonim Atmasmriti Vinashinim Haryarchana Harya Archananu Bhavena Yadagajatve Apyamanus Anusmrtihi. Okay, Sri Shukha Vacha, Sri Shukha Goswami said, Evam das Shakva, after cursing Gataha, left the place Agastya, Agastani Bhagavan, so powerful Nepal, King Sanugaha. With his associate Indradumna, King Indradumna, also Rajarshi, although he was a Rajarshi, the stam becomes a fast. He thought that curse, Dharyan considering Apanna got Kunjarim of an elephant Yonim, the species Atmasmriti, remembrance of one's identity, Vinashinim, which destroys Hari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Archana Anubhavena, because of worshipping Yat, that Gajatve in the body of an elephant, Api, although Anusmriti, the opportunity to remember his past devotional service. Sukadeva Goswami continued, my dear king, after Agastani had the curse with King Indradumna, the Muni left that place along with his disciples. Since the king was a devotee, he accepted Agastini's curse as welcome because it was the desire of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, although in his next life he got the body of an elephant, because of devotional service, he remembered how to worship and offer prayers to the Lord. So, even though here we see that Vijendra was Indradumna got this curse just like that, but he accepted it. Okay, it's maybe Krishna's mercy. But and because he was a devotee, he accepted this curse as a nice thing. Okay, that is some problem. So because he did not do any further bad thing and he did not retaliate, he accepted as desire of Krishna. So Krishna only gave him remembrance at the next life and when it was needed. So he remembered the prayers. This is the unique position of a devotee of the Supreme Personality. This is very important purpose because, like I said, if you are doing something nice, and somebody comes and gives you some scolding, curse, what I did. But here you see what kind of reaction or attitude is shown by Indradumna. Although the king was cursed, he welcomed the curse because the devotee is always aware that nothing can happen without the desire of the Supreme Lord. So everything happens out of Krishna's desire. So it is out of Krishna's desire. So it should be welcome. Okay, that is the devotee's idea is like that. So we have to know where we are, how much we are progressing. Okay. Although the king was not at fault, Agastya Muni cursed him. No fault from king's side, but still Agastya Muni cursed him. And when this happened, the king considered it to be due to his past misdeeds. So that's the character shown by devotees that when they face some problems in life, they consider that it is my past misdeeds which are coming in result in this way. But by the mercy of Krishna, the result, the suffering which I must get is reduced. Okay, I must get more and more suffering because that much sinful activity I have done. So, but by the mercy of Krishna, is reducing. Krishna's mercy is there. So, because of that, the reaction, suffering is reduced. So, I am so grateful and thankful to Krishna. This is Tattenu Kampa Samikshamaana. This is the best shloka to read when we are in problem. Okay, so this is a practical example. You can note down 10:14:8. Whenever we have trouble in life, problem in life, any difficulty in life, we must refer this shloka. Bhagavatam is for that. Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita is not just like some history or some simple some book, some novel. No, it is having answer for each and every situation of our life. Okay. So this is a practical example of how a devotee thinks. He regards any reverses in life as blessings of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, instead of being agitated by such reverses, he continues his activities of devotional service. And Krishna takes care of him and enables him to be promoted to the spiritual world, back to Godhead. If a devotee has to suffer the reactions of his past misdeeds, the Supreme Lord arranges for him to be given only a token of these reactions, and very soon he is freed from all the reactions of the material contamination. So, by the mercy of Krishna, what will happen? That these miseries which I have to get, why? Because I have done a lot of sin in my previous life. So, but now if I am doing the Sri Krishna will produce that, and I'll get this as just a token. Okay. Okay. So, and very soon he is freed from all the reactions of it. Very soon he will be freed. Okay. All the bad reactions, material contamination. Krishna is there to protect. Shipram Bhavati Dharmatma Shastra Maunte Abdijani Name Bhakta. One should therefore adhere to devotional service, and the Lord Himself will very soon see to one's promotion of the spiritual world. Krishna will personally take care whether we are
Prabhuji,
reaching.
no sound, Prabhuji.
Okay. So, a devotee should not be disturbed by unfortunate circumstances, but must continue his regular program depending on the Lord for everything. Okay. The word upadharyan, considering is very significant in this verse. This word indicates that a devotee knows what is what, he understands what is happening in material and conditional life. Okay. So, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. You are getting sound now? Okay. I think everyone is able to hear. So you have to check. Okay. Sorry for disturbance. Text. So now we understand. Now this is very important because this is directly how we have to act in our life. This is direct teaching. Okay. एवं विमोक्ष्य गजयूतप अब्जनाभ एवं विमोक्ष्य गजयूतम् अब्जनाभस्तेनापि पार्षदगतिं गमितेन युक्तः गन्धर्वसिद्ध विबुधैरुपदीयमान कर्म अद्भुतं स्वभवनं गरुडासंयोगात् Evam thus Vimoksha, delivering Gaja Yutapam, the king of the elephants, Gajendra, Abja Nava, the supreme personality of Godhead, from whose navel sprouts a lotus flower. Tena, by him, Gajendra, be also Parshad Gatim, the position of the Lord's associate Gamitena, who had already gotten Yukta, complete Gandharva by the tendency of Gandharloka, Siddha. The denizens of Siddhaloka. Vibhudhai, and by all great learned sages, Upagiya Mana, for being glorified Karma, whose transcendental activities, Adbhutam, all wonderful Swa, Bhavanam, his own abode, Garuda Asana, sitting on the back of Garuda Adat returned. Okay, 13th sloka. Upon delivering the king of the elephants from the clutches of the crocodile and from material existence, not only Krishna did not only save him from clutches of crocodile, but also from the material existence, which resembles a crocodile. Yesterday we saw this Maya crocodile in the form of Maya in the form of crocodile is catching us. Okay, the Lord awarded him the status of Sarupya Mukti, the presence of the Gandharvas, the Siddhas, and the other demigods who were praising the Lord for his wonderful transcendental activities. The Lord, sitting on the back of his carrier, Garuda, returned to his all wonderful abode and took Gajendra with him. Chalo. Okay. So Krishna also went and he took Gajendra also. Okay. So here from 7 to 13, Gajendra's past life and liberation. How he got Sarupya Mukti is explained purport. In this verse, the word Vimoksha is significant. For a devotee, moksha or mukti, salvation means getting the position of the Lord's associate. Okay, that's the mukti. We already had a discuss about mukti in great detail. Okay, fighter mukti. So here mukti means getting the position of the Lord's associate. The impersonalists are satisfied to get the liberation of merging with the Brahman effulgence, but for a devotee, mukti means liberation means not to merge in the effulgence of the Lord, but to be directly promoted to the Vaikuntha planets and to become an associate of the Lord here and there. Okay. Uh, so, in this regard, there is a relevant verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. Very, very nice. Again, it is Prabhupada is now quoting full verse. Tattenu kampa sutamiktamano kunjane vadkritam vipakam hirdavagma purgirvidadhan namaste jive triyo mukti pade sadaya bhak. Sadaya bhak. That word is very nice. One who seeks your compassion and thus tolerates all kinds of adverse conditions due to the karma of his past misdeeds. Okay, carefully you should understand. One who seeks your compassion and thus tolerates all kinds of adverse conditions due to the karma of his past deeds, who engages always in your devotional service with his mind, words, and body, Manasa Vacha Karmana, and who always offers obeisances unto you, is certainly a bona fide candidate for liberation. Certainly a bona fide uh, candidate. That becomes his right to go into Vaikuntha. That becomes his right. Yeah? Brahmaji is saying this to Krishna. That your devotee, they accept all the problems in life as the result of their past misdeeds and they continue. There are a lot of problems, adverse conditions in my life, but who always engage in your devotional service with his mind, words, and action, despite of so many problems in the life. Despite of so many problems in the life, one is completely engaged in the bhakti, the process of bhakti. Okay, Bhagavatam is especially teaching this. You see, all the devotees mentioned in the Bhagavatam, they are not having a smooth life. They have a lot of difficulties. You say any name, Dhruva, Prahlad, or you say Ambrish, everybody getting cursed. Here in Maharaj simply got cursed. Nice devotee. Many in the Bhagavatam, these kind of things are coming. For what? To teach us that how we have to act. Now, it's not like Krishna never said in Bhagavad Gita, if you do bhakti, you will not get problem. Okay, so problems will come, but we know how to deal with them. Devotees knows. So a person, despite of all the problems, a person who continues his bhakti and with great enthusiasm, engaging mind, words, and action in the service of Krishna, liberation becomes his right. He is a rightful, bona fide candidate for liberation. Jivet so mukti padesa dayapa. A devotee who tolerates everything in this material world and patiently executes his devotional service, everything tolerates and patiently. Utsaha, Nishyat, Dharya, patience, that's important. Can become Mukti Padesa Dayabhag, a bona fide candidate for liberation. The word Dayabhag refers to hereditary right to the Lord's mercy. Hereditary right. Like a son gets, son is having full right on father's property. Similarly, this becomes Mukti, the Vaikuntha associates, becoming associate of Krishna and Vaikuntha. That becomes hereditary right of the Lord's seeds. A devotee must simply engage in devotional service, not caring about material situations. There may be so many difficult situations, but one must continue bhakti. Then he automatically becomes a rightful candidate for promotion to Vaikuntha Loka. The devotee who renders unallied service to the Lord gets the right to be promoted to Vaikuntha Loka, just as a son inherits the property of his father. When a devotee gets liberation, he becomes free from material contamination and engages as a servant of the Lord. This is explanation of Bhagavatam. Muktir Yatha Rupam Sarupam Vyavastitihi. The word Sarup refers to The word Swarupa refers to Sarupa Mukti, going back home, back to Godhead, and remaining the Lord's eternal associates, having regained a spiritual body exactly resembling that of the Lord, with four hands holding the Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Wow, so nice. Vaikuntha is so nice. Sounds like the difference between the Mukti of the impersonalist and that of the devotee is that the devotee is immediately appointed as eternal servant of the Lord, whereas the impersonalist, although merging in the effulgence of the Brahmajyoti, is still insecure and therefore generally falls again to this material world. Again, he will come back. Aruhe krichen param padam tatha padanti ado anadra vismudangraya. Although the impersonalist rises to the Brahman effulgence and enters into that effulgence, the effulgence means the effulgence which is coming out of Krishna's body. This is good now. This line above that is all effulgence, and in that whatever is circle, they are the planets. So this fellow will not reach in any planet to reach the light only. Okay, so you can come back because there is no service. So thus he has no engagement in the service of the Lord. Okay, impersonalist rise to the Brahman effulgence and enters into that effulgence. He has no engagement in the service of the Lord, and therefore he is again attracted to materialistic philanthropic activities. Those they come down and they become this big charitable person and like that. So thus he comes down to open hospitals and educational institutions, feed poor men, and perform similar materialistic activities. Then personal things are more precious than the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So there are a lot of people you will find they feel that serving Krishna is not that important compared to going and serving and these poor people, or like so many people are there who say that is more important and devotional service to Krishna is not important. This charity and all those things are very important. They give more priority to that. They are those people. Okay. Anadrit Yushmat Angriha, the impersonalists do not think that the service of the Lord is more valuable than serving the poor man or starting a school or hospital. Many people don't have this idea. Okay. So they say, "Arey, what is the use of making temple? Better you feed poor." When IPL, lot of money will be wasted, and so many like big celebrities, marriage parties, birthday party, lot of food is wasted, lot of energy, electricity, lot of things are wasted. Okay, there they will not say why it is needed. We can feed poor. Even people they have their own marriage parties, lakhs and lakhs of rupees for this crackers for decoration. What is the use? No, you can feed poor people. Na? There they will not think. Only in temple because they have their mind is not good. They are in Maya. No, this crocodile, Maya crocodile has completely taken over. Okay. So, although they say Brahma Satyam Jagan Nitya, Brahman is real and the material world is false, they are nonetheless very eager to serve the false material world and neglect the service of the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, they give more priority to material things but neglect the lotus feet of the Krishna. So, that is their misfortune. Hare Krishna. Text 14. So, from 7 to 13, Gajendra's past life and liberation. And now 14 to 26. Whoever heard this full Gajendra, what they will get? Falashruti is coming now. Okay. So if you want to hear Falashruti, you can rejoin now. Okay, now it will be disconnected. Okay, 40 minute time limit is done. So now it will be disconnected. You can rejoin. Hare Krishna. 14th shloka we are going to